Welcome to my Unity demo reel. My name is Janette Alle and I am going to show you my process designing and implementing sounds for the 2D game kit. In this game, our main character Ellen explores an unknown alien landscape where her dropship has crash landed. First, I created an asset list of all the sounds that I needed. These sounds were made using sample libraries and recordings I did with my Zoom H2N and a Rode NT1A microphone. Then, inside Pro Tools, I finalized the editing and designing process. In this game, I implemented the sounds in different ways. One of those was to replace existing sounds with my new sounds. Also, I changed the sounds using C# scripting and animation keys. For the environment, I designed a jungle atmosphere, and I also added C# scripting to trigger random creature sounds around the world in a random time frame. I also added some sounds to support certain elements inside the scene, such as fireflies and bubbling acid water. In this game, there are two ways that the main character attacks, melee and ranged. For the melee attack, I designed different whoosh-type sounds that I bounced in 3 different layers. Each layer has 4 different options. The sound was implemented changing the player character and the player character editor scripts. Using C# scripting, a random sound was chosen for each of these 3 layers. For the range weapon sound, I recorded laser sounds using a slinky and a contact microphone. These sounds were layered, edited, and mixed using EQ, compression, reverb, and pitch shifting. Also, on the random audio player script, I added some code in order to randomize the volume if needed. For the interactable objects, like the doors, switches, boxes, and pickups, I mainly changed existing scripts and I added new interact and trigger functions to improve sounds according to Ellen's movements. I recorded Ellen's footsteps for different surfaces: grass, stone, and earth. These sounds were cleaned using the Isotope RX suite. In Unity, her footsteps are referenced by a random audio player script, which are grass footsteps by default. And then, I added overrides for the other surfaces, including stone and earth. Once the surface is detected, the correct footstep sound plays. For Ellen's voice, I recorded myself, and for the enemies, I recorded a male voice, which I later processed inside Pro Tools to make it sound more like a threat. For the user interface, I wanted to add sounds when clicking or hovering over the buttons. So, in the UI menu scene, I added an audio source component inside the option canvas game object. This audio source was referenced when clicking a button by using the onClick function, while the hovering sound was implemented adding a point enter event trigger. To have a better control of the volume, I created mixes and submixes. Also, I removed the low end from the mix. I also created 2 different snapshots, one with a low-pass filter when the game was paused. And also a heartbeat to give the player a low health signal. Yeah. Finally, I used a profiler for debugging and to check which objects were being referenced, which sounds were playing, and the audio CPU usage and memory. This is a short gameplay. Hope you enjoyed my Unity demo reel. My name is Janette Alle. Thanks for watching.